Hi, what's up? How are you? Okay, so let's go on our lesson, right? Our science English lesson, yeah? Not yesterday, actually, last week, we did a little bit different, right? We did geography, actually. Okay, but today we get back to the book. Yeah, we're gonna move on our science lesson. Okay, of course, enjoy the lesson. Pay attention on the explanation, okay? Especially because today's topic, in my opinion, it's a little bit complicated, okay, but not so much. Okay, so just focus on, and then we're gonna learn that. Okay, so of course, if you have questions, I always repeat it to you. Ask me, send me a message, ask me that, okay? I'm really happy to help you. Okay, so just let's go on and follow me. So I'm gonna share my screen with you, yeah. And today we're gonna move on, yeah, following the last lesson, right? And today's topic on page 75, it's circuit diagrams. Okay, again, circuit diagrams. So follow me. Let me get my pencil here as always. Let's use green because it's a very, not green actually. Let's use purple, okay? Anyway, so go on. I can see that my head is in front of the ladder. Okay, now it's great. So let's go. Circuit diagrams use symbols. Okay, so we have the word symbols here. Very good. Instead, right? Instead, do you know that? Instead is like ao invés de, okay? Of pictures, okay? So instead of using pictures, we're gonna use symbols, okay? And of course, later on, I'm gonna give you a further explanation, but for now, let's check it out. And then we have here on make sure you know these symbols and use them when you are drawing circuit diagrams. Okay, so of course, what we're gonna do here, we need to learn the symbols, yeah, like, and then why we have to learn them, so we can not only identify, but also we can draw them. Okay, because these symbols here, they are very important. They have a meaning. Okay, eles têm significado. So that's why focus on the symbols. Okay, so let's go on, girl. And getting back again. Okay, so let's continue. If you go down here, yeah, in this table, this big one here, we have like the component, the picture, and the symbol. Okay, so why we have the picture? To make it easy to identify the picture. Sorry, the symbol. Okay, so let's see. The first one, yeah, the first example. Okay, I'm gonna put numbers like number one, number two, number three, number four, number five, number six, and number seven. Okay, so follow on. On the first one, it's cell, yeah, or battery, okay? And we have the picture, of course, yeah, and we have the symbol here, minus and plus, and then we have the symbol, okay? So this symbol here represents this picture, okay? And then, of course, if you see the symbol, so you should have in your mind, yeah, você deve ter em tua mente qual é o significado daquele símbolo. Aquele símbolo representa o quê? So that is the point, right? And then the second one, two cells, which means two batteries, okay? And then this is the symbol, yeah, like two T's and some things here, okay? So this is the second one. Number three, it's the bulb, okay? It is a bulb. Yeah, the name of this thing here, it's a bulb, okay? And the symbol is like this, okay? I'm gonna get here very quickly, okay? The pronunciation for you of B-U-L-B. So let's see if we can listen to the native. Sorry, bulb actually. Listen to
Bulb.
bulb, okay? So that's the pronunciation, bulb. And going on, buzzer, okay? So we have here an AC buzzer, and this is the symbol, right? Again, if you don't remember what is the meaning of these parts here, yeah, we had the explanation on our, I think two lessons before, right? So go back on your book, check it out then, so you have an idea, right? And next one, the motor, yeah, this one here, the yeah, like let's say that there's mowing engine, okay, and then this is the symbol, okay. Again, why we have to learn the symbols? Because normally when we draw diagrams, we are gonna use the symbols and not the pictures, and maybe even not the names, okay. Switch off, when it's turned off, Yeah, we have this symbol here, and then switch it on is this symbol. Okay, so is it important, teacher, to learn these symbols? Is it important to recognize them when we see? Of course it is. Okay, I think we can, if we want to make a comparison, yeah, we can compare these symbols with Japanese kanjis. Ok, a gente pode comparar os símbolos com os kanjis japoneses. Como assim? Por exemplo, para você ler kanji, yeah, você tem que saber o desenho, você tem que saber a forma dele para você poder reconhecer. Então, imagina que esses símbolos aqui é como se eles fossem kanjis. A gente memoriza, né? A gente decora ali, memoriza aquele símbolo e, lógico, associa ele ao significado. Então, quando você vê ele num diagrama, que é o diagram, right? Então você sabe, esse aqui está falando da switch on, ou talking about the cell, the battery. So this is why we have to learn that, right? So let's get back. And so, okay, once we have seen all of the symbols, okay, so again, feel free to analyze that. If you want to copy, yeah, I highly recommend you to draw them on your notebook, okay, so you can memorize them earlier, not earlier, but faster, yeah, okay. And again, this is like a lesson. I mean, how can I say that? This is the basic teaching of anything, right? If you want to memorize it faster, you have to write it, okay? Write it, and then things are gonna get faster on your mind. If you don't write, if you only read, it might take a little bit more time for you to memorize. Are you getting? I'm gonna say that again, but now in Portuguese. Se você não escreve, se você não rabisca, se você não faz o desenho, né? Isso pode levar um pouco mais de tempo para memorizar. Isso é científico, né? É óbvio, right? Se você não escreve, demora um pouco mais. Se você só lê, né? A diferença na memorização para quem apenas lê e para quem lê e escreve. Quem lê e escreve é mais rápido, right? So, let's get back here to the topic. Okay, going down now. Yeah, we have here, the diagram, right? Can you see the diagram here down? Okay, so in one side we have the picture, and on the other side we have the diagram, right? So let's read with me. Here is a circuit diagram showing a cell, which is a battery here, two switches, this and this, a bulb, yeah, where is the bulb? Here, and a buzzer, right, which is this one here, okay, and then equals, and then here we have the diagram, okay. So of course you can say, but teacher, why? If the two images, right, if ambas as imagens, if they have the same meaning, why should I learn, the diagram? Okay, because normally, yeah, when we are studying like on books and even on, I don't know, maybe machine like tutorial, like on some guidebooks that we receive when we buy something or when we work, like especially in work, at your job, in work environment, yeah, like if you have to work with that, yeah, like with this kind of material, the books that you're going to receive, they will not have pictures, but they will have diagrams, okay. Normally they are presented, yeah, they are shown in diagram. Normally eles são mostrados em formato de diagrama e não com desenhos, ok? Aqui é desenho porque é um livro didático para facilitar. So why I have to learn the diagram? Because every time, especially when you grow up, if you have to go to the store, if you have to buy things normally, the information may be in diagram. So that's why we have to learn that. All right? I guess not a big deal. I guess not so complicated, right? But this is the point, okay? So don't forget, we have this symbol, yeah, like the symbols, this one here, the switch, right? I guess maybe this is the buzzer, I don't remember, yeah, another switch, yeah, this one here, okay. So we have all the symbols here, okay. So 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. So just focus on, all right. And yeah, I hope you guys understand that, okay. Again, if you have questions, just let me know, okay. So now I'm gonna go down a little bit, okay, here, and we have this sentence here. Can you see that? I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, okay, just for you guys to see that. Okay, let's go up a little. Okay, so this sentence down here, can you see that? So I'm gonna read it, and of course, yeah, I'm gonna give you some words, like maybe the right words, okay? But let's see what is that. Use symbols in circuits, but do it quietly. Again, use symbols in circuits, but do it quietly. Sorry, I'm gonna circuits. Let's listen to the pronunciation. I'm not really happy, like with my own pronunciation on that, but let's read circuit again. Let's listen to that.
Circuit.
Sir, yeah, I knew it. Like, no, I didn't actually. I didn't know that. But so let's repeat it. Circuit, circuit. Okay. So this electricity stuff does look a bit complicated, but if you remember the basic facts on these pages, you should be sorted. Electricity has to get from one end of the battery back to the other end of the battery for the circuit to work. No electricity will flow if there is a gap in the circuit. Circuit diagrams use symbols as a kind of shorthand. So get stuck in and learn all the symbols. Okay, so again, we have two red words here, which is basic facts and learn. Yeah, I guess you know that, right? Basic facts, yeah, fatores básicos. Learn, aprender, yeah. Se você não entende muito, se for só japonês, yeah, não tem sono basic factor mitai, right? Okay, this is not Japanese actually, right? And then learn, yeah, we use in the Japanese manabu, okay? But I mean, this is the point. You got it? And yeah, I mean, if you have questions, ask me. Okay, teacher, what I have to do? You have to translate this part for me to your language. Yeah, like if you're Brazilian, Portuguese, if you are Japanese, and Japanese, right? So please translation for me. Okay, so this is what you have to do here. So guys, now we're gonna move, yeah, to the next part, right? And then again we have some things to see, and of course in the end of the lesson, right? And if we have time for that, I'm gonna give you like an extra information about this circuit, yeah, circuit diagram. Okay, so give you further info about that. What is that exactly? Yeah, like what is the meaning of that? So let's go on. Let's go to the next part. Okay, so let's analyze it, right? Let me get my always pink, right? My pink marker, and then we have the title here. Conductors and insulators. I guess we have already seen this word. Do you remember that? Conductors, insulators. I told you that, yeah. You know the meaning of that in Portuguese or I mean, in another language, right? So just recall that, okay? If you don't remember, go back on the book, check it out, the lesson, okay? And then you can get it. So, subheading. Materials are either conductors or insulators. I mean, they can be both, yeah? Like materials are either means the materials can be both. I mean, can be the two options, or they are conductors or they are insulators. Teacher, I forgot. I don't remember what is conductors or what is insulator. So go back on the page before, yeah, and then check it out that. So, number one, we have this info here. Okay, I'm gonna read one by one. If I feel it's necessary, I'm going to give you the translation of some of the words, okay? So follow me. Electrical conductors allow means give permission, to electricity to pass through them. Again, electrical conductors, they allow electricity to pass through them, okay? Number two, metals are good conductors of electricity. Number three, electrical insulators do not, yeah, do not allow electricity to pass through them. That's why insulator, yeah, electricity can't go through it. And number four, wood, plastic, glass, and rubber are all electrical insulators. I mean, if you have anything made by these materials like wood, plastic, glass, and rubber, I mean, electricity will not go through. It's not a good conductor. Actually, it is not a conductor, it's an insulator. Okay, so that's why. So you get it? Just to make things easy for you, allow metals, insulators, not wood, plastic, glass, and rubber. I'm gonna give you the Portuguese version for that. Okay, so please listen to me carefully. Yeah, if you can, if you have time, um, write it down. Yeah, make a note of that. Okay, but let's go. Number one, allow means permission, permissão. Okay. Number two, metals, metal, right? Insulators são isoladores, né? São isolam, ok? Not, não, for sure. Wood, madeira. Plastic, glass, vidro, rubber, borracha, ok? Então, lembra, se você perdeu algum, volta um pouquinho o vídeo, né? Anota, deixa essa nota aqui, very important, okay? It's something really, really important. So, as far as we are good here, if we have no problem, let's continue. So you can test a material to see if it is a conductor. You can make a test, yeah, for sure. You can check it out, okay? So let's see that closer, okay? So follow me. To find out, take a look, we have something find out, yeah, like a phrasal verb here, to discover. To find out if a material conducts electricity, you can make a circuit using a battery, a bulb, some wires, and a piece of material, okay? Okay, so in this part here, yeah, even though I have given you, yeah, apesar de eu ter dado a vocês, passado, okay, some of the translations, in this one here, in this orange one, battery, bulb, wires, and material, I want the translation, okay? So please, I'm gonna move my head here just for you to see, yeah? Translation, please, okay? Translate that to, of course, to Portuguese or Japanese, like the one that it's easy for you, okay? Going down. And how does it work? How we test, yeah? So we have here testing an insulator. Again, I'm gonna move my head a little bit above here. Okay, so let's see. Number one, electricity can only travel around a complete circuit of conducting components. Okay, so when we say complete, it means like we have in the picture here, yeah? Complete means they have to be all connected. Complete. So this is the thing. And of course, they should be conductors, yeah? Like they should be able to conduct. Number two, if the material that you are testing is an insulator, I mean the opposite of a conducting, if it's an insulator, the bulb won't light up, right? The bulb, I mean, is the material that receives the electricity, will not. Won't means, this word here means will plus not, okay? So that is the meaning of the word, will not, okay? So won't light up because electricity can't flow. Flow, the meaning of flow is go through, yeah, okay? Fluir, okay? Around the circuit. It cannot move on around the circuit, okay? So that is the meaning. No problem? I guess so. So let me erase these marks that I made here, okay, just to make things clear for you guys, okay? So we have here this sample, right? Again, we have the picture. So a question to you: if I asked you to do the symbols, right? If I asked you, student, hey, can you get this picture here and then make it using symbols only, not the picture? Would you be able to do that? Você conseguiria fazer esse desenho aqui somente usando os símbolos que nós aprendemos? Se sim, please. Eu vou dar. Actually, this is a homework, okay? So please do that for me. Get this picture and make it using symbols, okay? Let me get there. Where are the symbols? Yeah, using, okay, like this, okay? I want you to do something similar to that, okay? To this one here, like you can see, right? So use the symbols, okay? So please, yeah, this one, make the symbol of this one. So we have a battery, we have this thing here, and we have the bulb, yeah? this one here, yeah, is a conduct, yeah, is a conductor, okay. So let me see. Actually, let me get back, let me see if it's possible to do the draw. Let me see. To buzzer motor switch off. Okay, so we have a little problem here, right? In this one here, we can make the symbols because we have like all the symbols here, right? Like this, I mean the battery, all of them, and we don't have. If we go back, yeah, if we analyze this picture here, yeah, this if we analyze this one, and here, sorry, yeah, I mean I put the this is a rubber, right? So I mean we don't have a symbol for that, okay. So for the rubber we don't have a symbol, so I'm gonna give you freedom for that, okay. So listen to me, pay attention to me, okay. So what I'm gonna ask you to do is in this exercise here, make make a copy of this, yeah, of the insulator, okay, using the symbols only. But of course the rubber, there is no symbol on the page before, yeah, we don't have an example of a symbol. So you should create a symbol, for an rubber, okay. So I don't know, yeah, use your creativity, create something that I look at and then I can guess, I can imagine, oh, maybe this is the symbol for rubber, okay. So this is a homework for you. Create the symbol by yourself, right? Okay, for you, Lohan, pay attention on that, right? So please, yeah, create the symbol for rubber, okay? So for this one here, just to make sure that you guys will not make mistakes, create the symbol for the rubber, right? Let me change the color of that. Let me put it like green. So it's a very, I mean, so create the symbol for rubber, right? Okay, and of course, for this one we have, and for this one we already have on the page before, okay? So this is what you have to do. And then information, rubber is an insulator. And then on the other side here, yeah, as we can see, so the circuit isn't complete and the bulb doesn't light, okay? So if we see here, yeah, if we get here, this circuit here, like this thing here, yeah, they are not complete, right? Okay, it's not correct. Why, teacher? Why it's not correct? Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna erase this a little bit just to make things clear for you, okay? Because rubber, it's not a conductor, okay? So if it's not a conductor, the electricity, you won't pass through, won't reach this place. I mean, very, 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 very detailed explanation, right? So, no problem, it's okay. Você conseguiu entender? A gente fez uma explicação bem detalhada dessa parte. Se não entendeu, pergunta, okay? So, let's go on. Let's get back. And going down here, yeah, to the other one, before we tested an insulator, now we're gonna test a conductor, okay? Something that works actually, okay? So, let's follow me. Testing a conductor. Number one, if the material that you are testing is a conductor, it will complete the circuit. Number two, electricity will flow, will go through, right? And around the circuit, and the bulb will light up. Yeah, remember that in the one before that we did, the bulb didn't light up because it was not complete, like because they use it a rubber, and a rubber, it's not a conductor, it's an insulator, okay. So but now let's analyze it. So again, we have here the battery, we have this, yeah, like what is that, the bulb, right, on the left, and there is this steel conductors electricity, okay. So this thing here, steel is the material, right, it's made of steel. Do you know steel? Do you understand steel? Steel é aço, right? And do you know what is that? Just to get, yeah. And one more thing, uma coisa a mais. Você sabe qual é o nome, né, daquele que a gente usou ali, do desenho que conduz ali era um parafuso, não era? Parafuso de aço. Aí eu pergunto para você, você sabe falar parafuso de aço em inglês? Não? Então vamos lá. Parafuso de aço é steel screw. Steel screw. I'm gonna type it for you. Okay, so let's get back there. So this one here, yeah, it's I'm gonna so pay attention on how we write it. Okay, steel screw. Okay, so this is the way. Parafuso. Okay. Of course, because it's made of steel, so it's a conductor. Yeah, and then that's why we have the information here. Steel conducts electricity. And then here, so the circuit is complete because it's a conductor. And the bulb lights up. The light comes out, right? Okay, so that is the thing. And here we could see didn't get out. Yeah, no, because this is not a conductor. Okay, and I mean the same, right? Teacher, should I have to make the symbols for this one too? Yes, you have to. Okay, so for both, for testing a conductor and testing an insulator, I want you to look at the pictures. Yeah, this one for rubber and for steel screw, and then you make the symbol, the diagram. Okay, you have to make. Let me write it down here for you. Okay, please make the diagram. Okay, the circuit. Yeah, circuit. Sorry, I never circuit. The circuit diagram. Okay, this is a homework for you guys. Okay, again, we don't have the symbol for steel screw and we don't have the symbol for rubber, so you create it. Feel free to create that. Okay, and then of course I'm gonna be very curious to see that. Okay, and then let's go down a little bit on here on, and then this is the end actually. Yeah, and this is the end of this section 9 electricity, yeah, of this page actually. And don't forget, this is the page number 76. All right, so now I'm gonna just read for you, okay, a little extra information. Okay, so of course, again, don't forget, right, these 2 pages, your homework is to do the symbols here and to translate the part before, right, this one here. Okay, so focus on that. And now I'm gonna read something for you. Okay, so just pay attention, give me a second. Okay, so as you can see here, yeah, next to me I have this little note about a circuit diagram. So I'm gonna read it for you in English and then after in Portuguese, just for us to have a better idea why we use and why we are learning that thing. Okay, so follow me. I guess you can see that, right? So a circuit diagram, also known as an electrical diagram or wiring diagram or schematic, okay, is a graphical representation of an electrical circuit. It uses standards and symbols to represent various electrical components, such as resistors, capacitors, diodes, and transistors. Okay, and the symbols are connected with lines to illustrate the connections between these components and show how they are arranged in the circuit. And here's an example of a simple circuit diagram with a battery, a resistor, and LED. So we see that they created symbols here, right, for the LED and for everything. And then here we have the diagram, right, as you can see. Oh, sorry, let me get back here. Okay, so we have this. So this is the diagram, as you can see, right, here, and then down below, plus, and in this diagram, plus and minus represents the positive and negative terminals of a battery, respectively. And R stands for a resistor with the symbol, yeah, like these little symbols here and here. Okay, and LED is a light emitting diode represented by the symbols there and here. Okay, so I'm gonna give a little Portuguese explanation for that. Okay, and then of course, just follow me. Okay. Então, circuito de diagrama, né? Um diagrama de circuito, né? Isso aí depende da maneira como nós falamos, né? Vamos lá. Também conhecido, né? Deixa eu até pegar aqui para vocês. Eu tenho uma versão, ainda só um segundo. Ok, vamos lá. um diagrama de circuito, né? Também conhecido como diagrama esquemático ou diagrama elétrico, né? Esse electrical diagram, wiring diagram, né? Ok? Esse wiring, né? De conexão, né? Wiring ela é tipo de um fio, né? Isso é o wiring, ok? É uma representação gráfica de circuito elétrico. É isso que está escrito aqui, ok? It uses, né? Ele usa símbolos para representar esse standardized symbols, ok? São símbolos padrão, é isso que a gente coloca, são símbolos comuns, ok? Para representar os componentes, ou seja, o que é utilizado ali no circuito, ok? E suas conexões, e o que usa para conectá-lo. E mostra como os componentes são conectados para formar o circuito. Então, né? Muito bem. Tranquilo até aqui? Vamos lá. Continuando. Os diagramas de circuitos são usados por, ou seja, né, quem que usa esse aqui, né? Such as, eles são usados tipo assim por engenheiros, exemplo, né, técnicos eletricistas e tudo mais, ok? Mas vamos lá, deixa eu colocar aqui um pouquinho, né? Estou alterando um pouco aqui a minha tradução, mas vamos lá. Os símbolos são conectados com linhas e ilustrados as conexões, ok? Mas vamos lá, eu não passei aqui, ó. Tem alguns exemplos que ele coloca: resistors, capacitors, diodes and transistors. Vamos lá. Né? Primeiro, o que é isso? Resistors. Então, resistors, você pode traduzir isso como resistores, ok? Ou seja, né, é um aparelho ali que ele segura, não deixa nem ir muito alto ou muito baixo a eletricidade, ok? Capacitores, né, que ele usa o próximo aqui, que é capacitors. Aí tem esses diodes aí, né, que são diodos, ok? Diodos também. Eu não vou aprofundar muito aqui, até por questão de tempo, tá bom? E transistores, ok? Todas essas são palavras em português, ok? E aí, né, the symbols are connected with lines. Só mais uma vez, os símbolos são conectados com linhas para ilustrar as conexões entre esses componentes e mostrar como eles estão dispostos no circuito, ok? Então, a gente tem um exemplo aqui, né? Lembra, né, que aqui tem o símbolo do mais, né? Aqui o menos, o negativo, o R, RD, e aqui embaixo, né? A gente tem aqui, né, nessa parte que eu vou dar uma olhadinha aqui, ó. Aqui é a explicação. Então, lendo rapidamente a explicação para você. Neste, né, in this diagram, nesse diagrama, o mais e o menos representam os terminais positivo e negativo de uma bateria, respectivamente, né? E aí tem um R ali, que representa um resistor com um símbolo, esses tracinhos para cima e para baixo aqui, né? Ok? E também tem um LED, que é um diodo emissor de luz, representado pelos símbolos, né? Os tracinhos agora ao contrário do R, né? E aí tem ali deixa eu pegar aqui, nós temos aqui mais. Deixa eu ver aqui. Não coube tudo. Eu vou apagar aqui um pouquinho, só pra... Eu acho que faltou palavras aqui. Deixa eu colocar aqui para um pouquinho. Ah, tá. Aqui, ó. Eu tinha ficado sem, né? Então, diode represents the symbols cathode and anode, ok? O que é isso, né? São representados pelos símbolos cátodo e ânodo, né? Ou catodo e anodo. Eu não me recordo direito como que é a pronúncia disso, né? Mas é assim que é uma das maneiras que a gente lê isso. Agora, vamos lá. Para quê? Para que nós vemos isso? Esse aqui, né, um dia vocês verão. Isso aqui faz parte, né, das coisas da vida adulta aí, né? Principalmente, né, se você é homem, né, e você vai crescer, vai trabalhar ou vai ter que trocar as coisas de casa, né? Pode ser que você veja isso, né? E lógico, se você é mulher, né, você é esposa, não só se você também pode trabalhar na área, mas às vezes precisa ajudar, né, o teu esposo ou alguém aí de casa, pelo menos você tem uma noção, olha, quando vem aquele papel guia ali, né? Olha, agora eu sei o que é isso, por que tem esse aqui, como que funciona. Então a gente tem uma noção, right? Well, I mean, coming back to English, right? So this was the topic of today's lesson. Okay, so again, thanks a lot. This last paper, this orange paper here, okay, you don't need to do nothing. Just listen, just memorize that, okay? It was only for you to have a better idea, yeah, of what is a circuit diagram. I hope I have helped you, yeah, more than troubled you, okay? But anyway, so thanks a lot for today. Again, have a good time, yeah, enjoy, do your best on this homework, and of course, I'll see you next time. Take care, guys, and have a good day. Bye bye. See ya.